limit on x cube y cube divided by x square plus y square is equal to 0. So let this be the function for the product xy not equal to 0, because if either of x or y is equal to 0, then there is nothing to show, right? So their product must be non-zero. So this is the function given to us for xy not equal to 0. So let epsilon positive be given. Then taking the mod on f of xy, because I need to show that this limit to be equal to 0, so I am writing here mod of xy minus 0. I need to show that this mod is strictly less than epsilon. So further this is equal to, just putting the value of f of xy minus 0, the mod of f of xy. So this is further equal to mod of x cube, mod of y cube divided by mod of x cube plus y square is x cube plus y square, because it is your positive term, right? So this is further equal to mod of x cube. I can write this mod of y cube to be mod of y into mod of y square divided by this x square plus y square. And this mod of y square is itself y square. Very fine. Okay. Now as this y square is less than equal to x square plus y square. Yes. So if I take this to the denominator of y square, I get this to be y square divided by x square plus y square less than equal to 1. Right. So this is less than equal to 1, which means I'm getting this to be less than equal to mod of x cube into mod of y. Right. So writing the reason for this, as y square is less than equal to x square plus y square, this implies y square divided by x square plus y square is less than equal to 1. Now remaining to show that this thing is strictly less than epsilon. Therefore, if we choose the value of delta to be equal to, we choose this later on depending upon the conditions, then mod of x is less than delta and mod of y is less than delta, implies the mod of f of xy minus 0, which is, we have got this to be less than equal to mod of x cube into mod of y. Now because mod of x is strictly less than delta, so writing here this to be strictly less than delta cube, and mod of y is strictly less than delta. So this is strictly less than delta, and this is equal to delta to the power 4. Because I need this mod to be strictly less than epsilon, so I am choosing this to be equal to epsilon. So if delta 4 is equal to epsilon, which means I am taking delta to be equal to epsilon to the power 1 by 4. So this value is needed to be written over here, right? यही value आपको यहाँ पर लिखनी है. So we are choosing delta to be epsilon to the power 1 by 4 so that we can get this mod to be less than epsilon. So this is equal to epsilon for this value of delta, right? So this implies what we have got, mod of f of xy minus 0. This is strictly less than, we have to use this sign, yes. It is strictly less than epsilon. But epsilon was arbitrary. Epsilon is a very, very small positive real number which can approach to 0. Therefore, the limit on this function xy tending to 0, 0 is equal to 0. So this is the result for this, which can be further written as limit xy tending to 0, 0. F of xy is x cube y cube divided by x square plus y square. This thing is equal to 0. So we have proved this result. Okay, thank you.